Before I had a chance to say anything, he said to me, "What do you think about killing?" Killing is such a strange thing. We sat and we talked about it. I was so shocked that he said that. He just kind of started a conversation. Me and this half-burnt corpse waiting to die, talking about killing. I told him, I said, well, I don't know. And that was when he turned and looked at me and he said, "Don't you think you should? Don't you think you should know?" And I guess he had a point. I killed before. I mean, of course, I had some viewpoints on it. You can't have blood run over your hands from a blade that you've put into someone's guts and watch that light fade in their eyes. You can't do that without thinking about the aspect of killing. What is killing? So I told him what I thought about killing. I said, well, killing is a funny thing. It's the great equalizer, you know, killing. See, if you're a killer, you're beyond the reaches of anyone and anything, aren't you? I mean, you could be a lawyer or a doctor, or you could be a magician, musician, a genius, poet. But if you're a killer, you're above and beyond that, aren't you? You live outside of everyone's laws. You're like a natural event. You're a killer. You kill. That's what you do. That's all you can do is you kill. Killers kill. I never wanted to be a killer. After my wife died, I went mad for a spell. That's when I did most of my killing. I hear the screams from times to time. Shooting my body full of any drug I could find, and finding different ways to seek confrontation. Take my self-loathing out on anyone who happened to cross my path. Desperate, poor folks who suffered similar losses were all too willing to take lives into their own hands. So I took their lives with mine. I told him that I thought killing was inevitable. And he said, "No, I don't think so." He said, "It's funny, isn't it? When we kill, humans kill. And when we think about it, it seems like a natural order of things, doesn't it? The universe is created in a bang, a destructive explosion, thrusting out. And plants stick their roots in the soil and drain nutrients from them, sucking the very life from the dirt. And then an animal will come along and shear the top of the plant off, grinding it with its teeth, swallowing it whole and having its body and acids digest it, burn it, suck the nutrients from it. And then a larger animal comes by with long talons, swoops down and spears this creature, ripping its flesh with beaks, tearing it open, spilling its entrails, eating, swallowing. This process is repeated until finally the predator, the dominant predator, succumbs to microbes, things you'd find in the dirt, It falls. The rot comes in, and the maggots and the worms, and they eat this corpse. Everything's death. There can be no birth without blood. So the question is not, is killing bad, or what is killing? The question is, what is the concept of not killing? When he said this, I was forced to think about it. I mean, he was right. Everything in nature kills. Killing is the natural order. There's always killing. Predators and prey. Dominant species fighting, slashing. Bloodlust. So, where did this notion of not killing come from? Is that civilization? No, I don't think so. Civilization was just a different category of murder. Civilization's just a patted down, buttoned lie. It's a set of rules where we secretly harbor our desires to feel another's blood. It's the taboo we do not cross. Yet secretly, we all have those who we want to squeeze the very life from them. We've all got those few we've come across who've even looked at us and we've thought, I'll kill you. But we deny these primal instincts. Why? It's a lot easier now, but throughout history. Was it the fear? Was it fear of anarchy that we decided that killing was bad? No, I don't think so. Where did this notion of not killing come from? Killing is bad. I think perhaps that is what separates us. The few of us. I've killed so many now that I can't possibly hope to claim any kind of absolution or forgiveness or salvation. I don't have enough medication to feel that someone could wash away my sins with blood. Flesh may not be worth anything, but it's all I've got. What about those who never did kill? What about them? Those folks who would avoid harm. Buddhists used to be like that. That was before Gen X bought Buddhism, but the original Buddhism was based upon the concept that all life was sacred, no matter how big or small. And then the concepts of consciousness and the Christian soul and all that. Science taught us that there was no soul, it was just synaptic energy, and yet I wondered that since energy couldn't be created or destroyed, if I, killed and ate something, did I eat their soul? If I caught a mouse and ate it, did I eat that mouse's soul? And in essence, am I now part mouse? You are what you eat? We don't like to think about our food as killing. The scrap bags we buy, we know what the scrap bags are made of. We know exactly what the scrap bags are made of, but we won't admit it. It's made of consumables. Consumables for consumers. Scrap bags are the final joke. Scrap bags are the last way of letting us know that, in fact, we are our brother's keeper.